What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Line Drop Podcast. We casting lines and speaking minds. Now, this time, man, I got pretty much a legend out here that's been on YouTube, man. This man right here been blowing up the past couple years, and he ain't got no intentions of stopping. If you don't know who I'm talking about real life. You know what I mean? That real life, real of life. Let me introduce him the right way, though, man, in case you didn't know who this man was. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only real life 423 Keye Blackmon, man. What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, that was nice. That was nice.
Hey, I be trying to put nice. Something together. I be trying to step it up a little bit, man, and make it right, man. You know, you gotta try.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll put a little sauce on it sometime, man. You know, how's everything, man? How's it going on your end?
Oh man, everything's going well, man. Just about to start my website, real of life jigs.com. I'm excited about that, man. Just trying to, do something a little new to add to the YouTube world. And just continue to fish and impact my community in a positive way.
Man, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, man, because you are a very unique person, man. The name in itself, Real Life 423 Fishing with Purpose. When I looked up everything about what you said about fishing with purpose, casting out doubt, reeling in the commitment. Was that what it was, right? Reeling in commitment? I messed it up. What is it? Real? You know what I'm talking about.
I be forgetting too.
Real confidence.
Yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I almost messed it up.
You got it.
I fumbled the ball, man, but I got it back going to the end zone with it. Now, I see you in the lab. So I'm gonna start asking you a couple of questions, man. Since you focus on one thing, let's see if you can focus on two things at once. Tell me something.
All right, yes, sir.
Who was the one to put a fishing rod in your hand?
All right, so you know? I'm sure. Are you familiar with Reggie White?
Oh, don't tell me the football player.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
So Reggie White is my cousin, or was. Obviously he passed away. Right, his dad is my great uncle, Charles White. He was the one who taught me how to fish. Is
that right?
At 12 years old, man. At 12 years old, man. We did a lot of brim fishing. But when I was young, when he would go out with my great uncle, they would go out catfishing, but they would never take me out catfishing. So all I knew at that time was brim fishing. Yep.
Oh, you see him right there. We all grew up with that, man. That's
yes,
like the
sir.
First thing we all learned. You know what I'm saying? The bluegills and crappies. That's right.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty interesting. I never knew that. Reggie White was your family, huh?
Yeah, man. It was a
community guy too, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I was actually at his house about 5 months before he passed away, because my wife is from North Carolina. I'm from
Right.
Tennessee, and so when he went from Green Bay to the Carolina Panthers, and so
Mm-hmm.
I would give him a call anytime I would take my wife. We would go on vacation, which was really just to go see her family. And I would
Right.
call and see if he was at home. If he was, man, we would just stay a day at his house and then finish our travel. Yeah, man. But I was at his house about 5 months. I did an interview with somebody one time ago, and I had showed them a picture, but I won't be able to show it on here now because I don't have my other phone. It's in the house, and I got all
Right.
this stuff out here. But yeah, man, I was at his house about 5 months before he passed away. It was a sad moment, man. A very trying time. But yeah, man, that was my cousin. I enjoyed him while it lasted. Had a good
Yeah.
relationship with him. So.
Yeah. It's
But yeah,
never
his
good
daddy,
knowing when a
Charles
loved one passed
White.
away.
Yep. His
That's what's
daddy. I
up, man.
mean,
So
and you look up his daddy, huh?
you freezing up a little bit.
Okay, I'm trying to.
You
I'm trying
back.
to make sure. Okay, I am. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, you back. Don't worry about it, man. We all good. All right, check this out. What was that specific moment or trip where you realized you was hooked on fishing for life?
Oh, the first time I ever went fishing, there was this spot. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, my uncle used to have this spot. There's a mountain. It's called Raccoon Mountain. And
Mm,
man, now, like in this day and time, man, you don't see the fish as big as they used to be back in the day. Excuse me,
yeah.
airplane flying over. And you don't see fish that big, man. But we used to catch those copperhead bluegill, man. I mean, things, hey, them knots on the heads. Oh my goodness. And it was just
Mm,
that, man, it was nothing like whether we were tight lining, feeling that thump, or seeing that bobber go down. Man, it was a drug, man. And I kept it going.
exactly.
But see, back then, I was bound by them in the sense that I couldn't move until they moved. But when I got my vehicle at 16 years old, you couldn't tell me anything. You couldn't tell me I was on the go.
Hey, that's live right there, man. I can understand that though, but I know that when I first went fishing, man, I think when I first started catching bluegills, man, I don't think I could stop either, man. That when you see that bobber go down, oh
Yep,
man, or
yep,
or nowadays you say I don't really fish with too many bobbers, you know what I'm saying? But when that line, when you they say when I
yeah,
cast out lures, when you feel that thump, and you start reeling them in, and you feel that fish pulling back, oh
yep,
man. I
yep.
start smiling, man. You're saying my grin won't leave. I then to die. I'm telling you, I stop breathing. Because I just
Hey,
start
yeah,
reeling and I don't
hey,
even be tripping no more, man. I lose all
yeah,
functions, it
that
seems
thump
like.
is a drug. Yeah, that
That
thump
thump
is
is
a
a drug.
drug for sure.
I'm definitely addicted, man. Now we all got a story about one that got away, man. Tell me your story about that one fish that got away.
Oh my goodness. Man, I got a few of those. I was down at the Chickamauga Dam. And now at this time, so my great uncle's brother, who was my uncle Donald, he passed away some time ago. But when my uncle Charles left, he ended up moving to Nashville. And so my uncle Donald, he would still take us fishing. Well, one day I'm down at the dam, and there was this kid. Now at the time, I didn't know these shad were called threadfin shad. I knew nothing. I
Mm,
was at that time. I would say I was probably. I know I was in middle school. I was probably 13 years old, maybe.
right.
And he told me to put a thread fin shad on. Man, I put it, listen, keep it in mind, I knew nothing about setting your drags and all of that. Nothing, man. I was just fishing. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, man, the biggest largemouth I've ever seen in my life, I mean, he came up out the water and was dancing. And then I hear people talking, man, tighten. I mean, loosen up your drag loop. I'm like, what is that? Man,
Yeah.
hey man, that man snapped everything I had.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
about to say that
everything I
everybody
had.
snatched the pole from you. Like, man, give it here. You about to lose this
Yep,
fish.
yep. And here's the thing: the biggest I've caught since then is like a 4.5 pound largemouth. I hadn't gotten anything bigger. I'm like, man,
That's
yep,
still a nice fish. You know, when you in a tournament or
yep.
something, that's still a respectable fish.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I was
absolutely.
blessed, I was blessed to give me a 10 pounder though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get one
Ooh,
bigger than that, but Yeah, that was my biggest one, man. I got a video of it on my channel. You know what I mean? It's like that was one of the ones where you really was fishing and just happened to come up.
Uh-huh.
I was casting out and I was talking to my son, man. That line started going past us. And I thought it was maybe
Yeah.
like small bass. You know, we just having fun, normally doing our little thing. But it's like the line, I start trying to tighten up my drag, it starts pulling drag. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And it's like as I'm tripping off of it, it was just going and going. I'm like, maybe it's a big trout or a catfish. And then as soon as that line got tight, it just raised up. Big old bass. I was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I started getting serious. It was on 5 pound test, you know. So I'm really trying to like
Oh,
reel it
wow.
in. Man, I'm spooked. I gave my phone in my pocket, gave it to my son because I didn't expect nothing. I thought we were just for the be doing our normal thing. I was like, son, record it for me. He like, Dad, can I reel it in? Like, no, you cannot, man.
Man.
This is a whopper. I do not want you to lose this fish. This is like one of them once in a lifetime fish, man. Messed around
Right.
and finally brought it in though. 10 pounder. I didn't even have my measure, not my measure, but my weight stick, man, my little scale. But
Mhm.
I've caught 8 pounders before, you know what I'm saying? It was 10 or better. I just leave it at 10. You know what I'm saying? My son caught one up out of there not too long after that, maybe like some weeks or a month later, you know, so he caught a 9 pounder. I was like, boy, you know, you
Oh,
probably
wow.
won't never beat this. You probably won't never beat this yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is like a 9 pound
Did you
bass.
put him back?
It took a minute for me to get one. You know, that don't mean he won't get one if you ever keep fishing. But really, that's like,
Right.
man, that's like a fish of a lifetime right there. So yeah, I can dig that. I think the
Did you
first time
put
I
him
caught
back?
a 5 pounder. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you put him back?
Oh yeah, man. When I fish for bass, I throw them all back. I really don't keep bass.
Yeah.
Basically because I got so much bass lures and rods. You know, back in the beginning, when I first
Yeah.
started fishing, I'm buying technique specific rods for bass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like with all these rods and stuff, why am I killing them? I don't want to kill them.
Right.
I want them to be alive. I'm
Right.
not trying to go. I can just get one rod if I'm gonna just kill them. You know what I'm saying? All these little techniques, spinning
Yeah.
baits and jigs and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Man, I want the bass to live, you know, and I'm watching all the bass pros and
Yeah.
stuff, and they're putting them back anyway. So yeah, that's where I was with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, crappie and bluegill and all that, man, catfish, basically any other fish, man, they get the business. They don't got nothing coming.
Yeah.
If they
I'm,
feel the keep,
I'm
they
pretty much
gone.
like that, but I promise you. Hey, I'm pretty much like that, but I promise you, if I catch a 10 pound, one of them got to go on the wall. I got to have that skin mount.
Yeah,
All the other ones I let go, man. All the other ones I
yeah.
let go. Now, but I got a buddy of mine. If he catch a bass, it's going in the frying pan. He doesn't care. Oh my! I don't know what it is about. He would take a bass over crappie. I mean, shell crackers. I mean, anything.
I,
Walleye. Yeah, he don't play, boy.
I feel him, you know what I'm saying, but not over them red ears and stuff. Man, them big old bull red ears and bull gills and all
Yes,
that. No,
sir.
no. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I take that over a bass. There's just something about the taste of
Yeah.
bluegills. I think those bass, it's kind of like even with sturgeons and stuff like that. It's like the bigger they are, they kind of like flavor just kind of differ. You know what I'm saying? The younger fish taste
Yeah.
better. You know what I mean? They got like a little sweeter
Yeah.
flesh. Them older fish get that more of that toxins in them and stuff, and you know, then they just been
Right.
alive so long. I'd rather they go back and breed anyway, man. So I'm not tripping. But with
Yeah.
that being
I
said,
got same here.
what's the strangest thing you ever reeled in that wasn't a fish?
The strangest thing I've ever reeled in. Oh, that's a good question. Man, I don't know. I've reeled in quite a bit of weird stuff. I've reeled in some goggles one time. Um, now I will tell you this. Um, man, reeling in a rod is a cool thing. It ain't strange, but it's cool when you can. We talking about expensive rods. We've done that a couple of times. But I will tell you this. I do have a video out. My son, we were tight lining at a marina, just dropping straight down, fishing for crappies. I mean, knocking
Right.
them down. And he had this little dock runner. And when I tell you a fish hit it, and I mean his rod took off that boat dock like a bullet, and it was like about 2 months later we were fishing in that same spot. Man, he set the hook because he thought he had a fish and reeled up that same rod. But I thought that was the coolest thing, man. He ended up getting his rod back, man.
Hey, my
Yeah,
buddy does stuff
but
like
I
that.
yeah. But I don't know if I um I mean, it's probably just been some goggles. I was like, okay, yeah, I say that's about it. But most stuff is nothing uncommon, other than some trash, you know.
Right. Hey, my one buddy, man, he said that he reeled in a Glock, an actual pistol.
Oh wow. Oh
Said
wow.
they was casting out, and I guess however it hooked into the gun, I guess the weight of it made it
Yeah.
feel like it was halibut. So they kept on reeling this, and every time they
Right.
reeled it, it dropped back down because of the weight. They like, man, it's got to be a halibut the way it's fighting. I mean, they say they reeled it up, pulled it in. It
Uh-huh.
was a Glock 17, man. And
Oh wow.
they say it told the police and everything. The police said to keep it. It was like, man, if somebody was dumb enough to throw it in there or something else, like it's probably, I don't know. I didn't understand it either, but it was like, just keep it. Bottom line, I didn't understand it, man. I said,
I'll be
was it
like,
loaded? He said, yep. That's wild.
I was like, yeah, I'm not keeping this. You need to run this gun because I ain't trying to get
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I'm surprised the police said keep it. Like, what? How they gonna say keep
Yeah.
that? Man, it could be a murder weapon. It said because it was in the water
Right,
so shallow,
exactly.
it was kind of like somebody probably dropped it, or man, I didn't understand the story either. But that's what he said, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. That blew my
Yeah.
mind. I ain't never heard nobody catching a gun like
Right.
that before. But I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have kept it too, but I would have found out about it, and I'd have
Yeah.
made sure the police
Yeah,
knew
you
about
ain't
it. They're
lying.
like, the police, long as he say, oh yeah, they found it, so they talked to us about it. And I know I'm
Right.
coming in and I'm gonna go to jail. No, saying y'all
Right,
okay with
right.
this. you know?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Oh yeah.
check this out. I done had a lot of little goofy little mishaps on the water, man. I done messed around and fell in the water and all kind of little stuff, man. Tell me about one of your mishaps on the water, man. Be honest. I know it's something that you don't want to talk about that you can share with me.
Oh well, I mean, it depends on what you want to hear, man.
Hey, man, this give me something. I don't know, give me something, man. Give me something juicy. What you done, man? Tell me about how you done fell in the water and got half your outfit wet and wasn't trying to, and it was cold outside.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, I've had those moments, man. Um, and so I didn't. I had just started recording, so my channel has been actually technically my first video ever posted would be 2 years this June. All right, and so this happened pretty much almost 2 years ago. Hey, hold on
you
one
like way
second.
breaking up.
You call 14 crappie? I don't care. Hey man, my son just got done fishing. Hey, y'all call 14 crappie what?
They don't went fishing and came back with a 14-inch crappie on you, man.
No, no, they call 14 crappie. What y'all catch my for jig? Off mine? Man, yeah, man, they don't went.
Your audio was going in and out. It's up, you like you clipping.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it's like you clipping right now, your audio, and it's kind of like going in and out. Well, while he fixing that, we'll take a break and take a little quick message. Hit that like.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification for more content. You good? Oh, you froze. Yeah, you froze. Uh-oh. Frozy Mundo. Oh, there. Yeah. It's kind of freezing up bad.
I'm trying to see it. Let me come in.
You done went past the Wi-Fi zone, man. The Wi-Fi said you too far.
Get this there bad feedback. I'm gonna go out and come back in. Hold on.
Copy that. Like I didn't hear you, but I knew what that means. Yeah, like yeah, you going in and out. But it's all good. That's the kind of things that happen when you be live, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that happens. It's all good. Okay, we see. Boom.
I'm still getting bad feedback. Okay. Can you hear me now?
It's still a little something. Still a little something. Yeah, it's breaking. It's breaking up. It's like I see you and everything, but it's like you slow motion. You moving good? Say something. Like you was moving good.
The Wi-Fi. Is everything good? Let me see something.
You might be froze again. Yeah, you got to be froze or something. Oh, re-entry. Let's see. Okay. See. Oh. Okay. Let me see if I can take you off this one. Hope I don't do nothing crazy. Key from the studio. Okay. All right. Say something. You like you're moving okay?
It's still messed up.
Still kind of the same thing. Man, I tell you, the devil is hard at work today. The devil hard at work. He is. I ain't gonna lie, I had a rough day myself, man. So I ain't gonna lie. The day been crazy, man. A lot of my day got wasted, but it's all good. Cause we here. So I now don't know if you froze or
I can't
okay. Are you can you hear me? You can't hear me no more?
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh. I wonder what the heck going on.
I wonder if that's
Because I hear you.
hold on.
Just a few technical difficulties. We'll get over this. Don't worry about it. Now, even with all that being said, how everybody else doing today, man? Anybody watching this from TV land? Catching this later on in the broadcast. I didn't even get a chance to put it out. I wasn't sure if we was going to be able to pull this interview off. Uh-oh, we back.
okay. I don't know what was going on. Where's Nas doing it again?
Now, look, I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. We good now.
Oh, okay.
I have
Oh,
no idea what happened, man.
man, that's the devil. Ain't nobody but the devil.
Hey, there you go. There you go. I just came in my office, man. Excuse me. It's kind of dirty,
Oh.
but it's all good.
I thought you would freeze up again. I'm gonna say, oh no, you back.
Oh no. Yes. What
Okay.
was the question?
Last thing we was talking about, let me see. We were just talking about your mishaps. Maybe that's what happened. I think that's what happened, man. I think you didn't want to tell me about what happened to you, so you started like pulling plugs and messing with wires, man. You're like,
so, so watch this, man. So when I first started my channel, we were fishing in an area, and what happened was I noticed one minute I was fishing, and the next minute, now we were way back in this like little cove or whatever.
Right.
Of course we on we on the bank. Then I was like, why are my shoes wet? And I realized they was raising the water, right? Man, we now keep in mind we got a cart and everything, all our stuff in there, man. And it was me, my sons, and another person fishing with me.
Right.
Man, we was taking that cart and everything, and then all of a sudden that water started raising. Man, and we got trapped in the water,
Ooh.
man, and we had to hike all the way back. I'm talking about knee high water, right? Well, I'm
Ooh.
thinking, okay, well, I see some rocks, and all of a sudden I stepped on a rock and I slipped up, and it was like I fell in like 5 feet of water, and I got all these rods, and I'm just like backstroking. You know what I mean? In front of people, man, everybody laughing at me. I said, golly. So I got it in a video, but I didn't get the part because I wasn't recording at that time. So
Lucky
I
you.
didn't get yeah, I didn't get the part of me doggone falling in, but man, that was one of the most embarrassing moments, man. It's like you got to be kidding me.
Hey, that's sad right there. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
So they were putting water into the river or the lake. Where were you at?
Yeah. I was in the river at the dam, so they had
Mm.
started raising that water, and we
Mm.
couldn't hear this. We couldn't hear the sirens on the end we were at.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was
I was
like,
just
yeah, I'll
wondering,
never go there again.
oh, but yeah, you could have been further out and really not made it back.
Hey, one thing I can say, I know how to swim.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't swim, and I
Yeah.
love to be out there. I be out on my
Hey,
little inflatable pontoon. I don't have no worries because it's real durable. But yeah, I can't swim. I'm a good sinker though. I sink like
yes,
I sink with the best of them, man. I don't think you can beat me sinking, but
yes,
you,
sir. I heard that.
you probably kick your legs, throw your arms, man. But I'll drop to the bottom faster than you can, man. I bet you
Hey,
that.
man. Hey, I could dog it paddle like no other. I'm just saying. Yes, sir.
Hey, if you could only fish for one species of fish for the rest of your life, though, what would it be and why?
That's a tough question. It's easy for me to say crappies because number one, it's a game fish. Number two, they taste really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's just something about crappies, man. But I would love to say, but at the same time, I would love to say largemouth bass too. I don't do a lot of fishing for largemouth bass, and my sons do.
Right,
In which I'm about to start because I got a bunch of bass equipment, lures and all of that stuff. Man,
right.
but so that's a tough one. I would like to say if I can just say bass and crappie, if that's okay.
Yeah, man, you can mix both of them, man. Just say both. It's all good because I
Yeah,
feel the same way. I got a lot of bad stuff, and I really haven't even been going for bass lately. It's been crappie, striped bass, and that's really been about it because they just been on fire around there. And that's
yeah,
out here in Cali, I live like around the Sacramento River. They got a lot of stuff you can get on. So you can get on the sturgeon. You can get on. I think the shad are running right now. It's a couple of
okay,
different things. You can go get on. Trout or something like that. Steelhead trout. But the
right.
best thing right now, they're about to open up the salmon fishing again. I think like on July 16th.
Hmm.
So because it's been shut down for the past couple of years, but yeah, the
Okay,
salmon. Hey, that when that run happens, you be shoulder to shoulder with people on the water, man. That's the
yeah,
only thing I don't like. But when you hook into a salmon, man, them suckers fight hard.
yes, sir. I've never fished for those. Closest I've got to that are trout, but
Mhm. Now, when you fish, though, do you fish for the solitude and peace, or is it the adrenaline of the fight?
um, so I often say on my channel, fishing is more than just fishing,
Hmm.
right?
There you
So
go.
the idea of me going out there to catch a fish, is it's a beautiful thing, and I'm cool with that. But at this point in my life, I'm going out there for relaxation, for peace, to refocus, to
Hmm.
reflect. You see what I'm saying?
No
And
doubt.
if I catch fish, that's a bonus. Now, am I going out there to target fish? Absolutely. But still at the same time, if I don't catch a fish, I'm still a happy man when I leave.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So because
No doubt.
there's always something good that happens when I'm fishing. I talk about me building meaningful relationships. Uh, and just connecting with the community, So like you show one of those clips of me, one of my events I had here in
Mm.
Chattanooga, Tennessee,
Right.
and that was just a beautiful moment. You never know what those children are dealing with, you know what I mean? And to be able to take them out fishing. I just met a young man. I just met a young man. I took my daughter to the dentist earlier this week. Saw a young man, and just for some odd reason, man, his Lord just told me to speak to him. It was him
Mm.
and his mother. And I talked to him, and she said she was needing him to have a mentor because he had been getting in trouble. So I told him, hey, look, we'll go fishing. Man, there's
Mm.
so much you could do with fishing outside of just catching fish. You know what I mean? So I never have a bad day of fishing. If I get skunked fishing, guess what? I've been able to figure out how can I be a better version of me tomorrow.
Mm.
I win every time I go fishing, man. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. I like
yeah.
that. That's a good answer right there. Clip
And
that.
don't get it twisted. I do want to catch fish though, So
Oh yeah, that's the primary goal when you go out there. But like
yeah,
you say, when you get out there, man, things change. Things can go bad or worse. But
right.
for the better, when you help somebody else out there, man, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nah, so I know you be out there making them lures, man. But
Yeah.
crappie are kind of finicky, man. What's your go-to color when the bite is
So
tough?
I'm going to only talk about my jigs since I started making them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you, man. First, so you everybody has their version of monkey milk, and so I have real milk, but I have one I call real lightning, which is my real milk, which is the monkey milk version of it with a
Uh-huh.
chartreuse tail. But I added a little something to my chartreuse tail to make it pop, and I also infused them with garlic. Man, that one right there, that's a nice one. But I'm gonna tell you this though. One of my sons make hair jigs. I'm going to put
Yeah.
his hair jigs on my website as well. It's
Right.
something about that purple, man. And I'm a shout out Darren Marshall. His website is catchmorefish.net.
Catch more
He
fish.
was catchmorefish.net. So he's my mentor. He's the one who's been pushing me to he kept telling me, hey man, you should start making jigs. I did, and he's been coaching me. I mean, this man make some serious money making jigs. And
Right.
he has what called purple haze. I was lighting them up. My son made a purple hair jig and was lighting them up. Man, I'm talking about the crappies. Oh my goodness. So I have a purple one with a chartreuse tail that I like too. But if I
Right.
had to say one go-to, man, it's got to be my real milk with the chartreuse tail, which is that real lightning. So hey, check
Mm-hmm.
this out though. I got one I
Right.
was making the night before I got on this podcast, man, and it's my real milk, but it glows. So I'm gonna call that one night night. Cause I so what I hey, watch this. Cause I on my last video, I used that to, I was just making some extra ones tonight. So and I
Right.
used it, man, and was lighting those doggone crappies up, man. I'm telling you. So in the daytime, at nighttime, I love to use something that glows. It just
Mm-hmm.
seems to work more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I guess my go-to is my real lightning. So it's really it's my version of monkey milk with a chartreuse tail. Yeah.
Now, does water clarity dictate the choice on what you use?
Yes and no. Because I've seen colors that they say wouldn't work in muddy water work.
Mm.
You know
Right.
what I mean? So I like to stick with what colors just work, period. I like to, man, if I could use one color that works throughout the day and the night, I'll do that. And any version of monkey milk for me just works. And so what I use is what I call real milk, which is REEL. Real
Right.
milk during the daytime, and then I'm gonna use my I'm gonna call night night. Then I'm gonna make another one called sleep tight. It's just something. Hey, because I'm telling you, man, it's just but that monkey milk, and I just for the purposes of people, may not know, but monkey milk in the daytime, and a version of monkey milk that glows at night seems to
Mm.
always work.
That's
Yep.
what's up. Now, I seen you be catching the big ones, man. What makes a trophy crappie to you?
Oh man, beautiful question. Excellent question. A 10-inch crappie can be a trophy. It's
It can.
it's relative, right? It's
Hmm.
relative. It's whatever you want to. So a lot of people get caught up in the idea, oh, it has to be such a huge fish. If that's to you. But like my grandson that fishes with me, if he catch a 10-inch crappie and he want me to mount it, granddaddy gonna mount that crappie for him. You see what I'm saying? Because
That's right.
it's more than just the size of the fish. It's the story. I give you a good example. All right, so you just showed him. So hold up. Right. So this is my 16-inch. I still ain't fixed it all the way up yet, but this is my 16-incher right here, right?
Right.
2.8 pounds. And here's the 15-inch. I caught these the same day. Right.
Hmm.
That's the 15-incher, 2.4 pounds. Here's the thing. Why did I mount these? Now, number one, I caught the 2.4 first, and probably about an hour later caught the 2.8.
Right.
Man, I was going through so much in my life. Uh man, just going. I mean, when I tell you I was going through a lot, I was going through a lot. Man, and the buddy of mine was like, man, look, let's go out on a boat in Alabama.
Mm.
Showed me some spots. And when I look at this, it shows me the people I was connected to. And it was like, man, the Lord just gave it was Lord just showed me, hey, there's hope. There's hope. And so I can, and by the way, I'm trying to finish up the video uh to where I show me actually catching both of those crappies, and it'll go
Mm.
right into a buddy of mine named Radar, who is a taxidermist, him actually mounting the crappie, and then I'll be telling the story throughout that video, as to why these are meaningful to me. So, but that being said, the state of Tennessee will consider a trophy crappie 16 inches. You got to remember the reason why, and I'm sure other states are the same way. The reason why they don't go by pounds is because
Yeah.
I've seen somebody catch a 14.5-inch crappie that was 2.5 pounds.
Right.
That thing was just super thick and pregnant, right?
Man, shoulders
Uh,
on.
right, exactly. So they go by inches. So they say 16 inches. So that would technically, by the state of Tennessee, be a trophy, but the state of Tennessee will give you a certificate with a program that they have for any 14-inch crappie that you catch. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So, but again, to answer your question, I know I made it long. Man,
No,
it's
that's all
it's
good.
it's it's relative. It's whatever you want it to be, right? For me, I got a 2-pound tree, and now I'm trying to get some 3-pounders, and have me a 3-pound tree, But
That's
more importantly, now what I want is my youngest son, Ethan, who is 15 now, he's caught a 2-pounder. But man, my freezer got mixed up, so I couldn't get it mounted. I got another
mm.
15-inch 2-pounder in the freezer right now. He was like, well, he asked me to get that mounted for him. I was like, well, it probably wouldn't seem right. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So I'm hoping he'll catch one, a 2-pounder. So maybe we'll just say 2 pounds. It's a trophy by pounds, though. You know what I mean? But it's all relative, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you been out there getting them. I like out here in California, we got Clear Lake, man. They put out 3-pounders like all the time, constantly. But when I be seeing you guys out there on the videos, man, and y'all actually catching 2 3-pounders, I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was just us, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe it's just the regular how they doing so regular out there, but it's like, but seeing y'all out there and getting them, I'm like, man, we got some competition, man. Tennessee out there getting the big crappie out there, man. I be seeing G Dad and them out there catching a few big ones. I'm like, look
Yeah.
at this. I thought it was just us.
Mississippi and Texas probably hold some of the biggest crappies that I know of, but Alabama is right behind them. Man, go to
Mm.
Gunnersville Lake, which is still the Tennessee River.
Mm.
Part of the Tennessee. They got some hogs. So here you can run into them. We just had a guy to catch a 4-pound crappie close to right where I fish from the bank. You know what I mean? That was a shocker, but so it can happen. We got them. We got them here. You know, you just probably need a boat. Get deeper.
Yeah, I could dig that too. I
Yep.
ain't gonna lie. When I get on my boat, I got a little, like I said, a little inflatable. I use a little fish finder and everything. But man, them dudes will be having that live scope and all that stuff, man. I'd be jealous, man. 'Cause they just look at the thing and be like, there they go right there. Drop down. Nope, to the left, to the right. There it is. It's about to hit. Boom. It's like that's so
Yeah.
that was cheating to me, man.
Now I
Almost.
will say this. I
Go
will
ahead.
say this. When it comes to live scope, so obviously I don't have a boat, and therefore I don't have live scope. But my
Mm.
buddy, he has live scope. Number one, man, it will spoil you,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it can irritate the crap out of you. Why? Because live scope won't make them bite.
Right. You just sit there like, come on, he right there.
Exact, and you can see your jig sitting right in front of their face, and they won't bite it. You be like, you got to be kidding me, man.
Right.
But man, just to see, but live scope teaches you too, man, how crappie respond. Like just any like noise, man, they'll shift to another location in a heartbeat.
That's
If
right.
there's a lot of if a lot of like boat traffic and stuff like that, because we noticed that, man, in that live scope. But yeah, I like it either way. By the way, man, you got the deeper pro. We got a deeper pro, which is it's a fish finder. You just throw out there, man, and see if there's some fish around. You got to try that out, man. From if even so, you don't necessarily need a live scope, but that deeper
Mhm.
pro plus, hey, that thing nice, man.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, man. I'm still kind of old school, man. I like just being able to go and just figure out. As long as I can
Yeah,
see where the rock piles are and the brush piles are,
right.
I'll just get my little fish finder and see if I see something. But I ain't gonna lie, if I had live scope, I'd be using it. I ain't, so I'm not against it or nothing. It just be like, man, I just want to try to figure it out without having to look right
Yeah,
at it. But like if I see them and they not biting, it's gonna
right.
tick me off. But like you said, that's a learning curve too. So you'll learn about what's going on down there and how they
Yeah,
really respond,
yeah,
in real time. So
yeah,
yeah, I like that, man. That's a great answer right there.
yeah.
Now, see, your motto is fish with purpose, cast out doubt, reel in confidence. I got it right that time.
Uh-huh.
Now, can you share a specific story of a young person or something that may have came to you with doubt and how a day on the water changed their perspective, man, and got them right?
So there's a young man, and I'm still working with him, and it bothers me to this day, but I have to take it one day at a time. So, but this one young kid, man, I mean, 15 years old, took him out fishing, because he was, man, when I tell you getting into some serious trouble, I'm talking about getting into some serious trouble. And I was able to take him out and really connect with him to where he was able to open up. And his grandmother said she saw some changes in him. The thing is that it wasn't like I could take him fishing every day.
Right.
So, he, with him, being involved in the streets, that was a challenge. And still to this day, it's a challenge. But I was able to take him out again and fish. So what I'm doing is planting a seed, right?
Yeah.
And all I can do is pray and ask the Lord to protect him, and hope that seed grows one day. But he's not the only one. Um, man, that picture that you put up there, there was a few young people that I never met before that I've
Mm.
stayed connected to. That they ask me quite often, "Hey, can you take me fishing?" And it really helps them mentally, right?
Right.
But again, so but if I was to go back, I would say that one young kid. I mean, you could see him. I ain't gonna mention too much because he's in my videos, a couple of videos. It's way back, so you'll have to hunt it
Right.
down. But it's I'm still working with him, but I know it made a positive impact on his life. But think about it. I have 5 children, 3 sons, 2 daughters.
Mm.
Right. My
Right.
twins are 21 years old. My youngest son is 15. I don't have to show them anything. Right. The beauty in that is, look here, you know the saying: give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach him to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Right,
Right.
man. When we talk about impact, even though I talked about that young man, it starts at home first. M- I
That's
can
right.
guarantee you, my children will never go hungry. You heard my son? They just caught 14 crappie, and I'm mad. Hey, you see this GoPro ready to go to work?
Yeah. I saw you was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What you
man.
you ready to be like, hey, Cletus, hey, we gotta
Man, so that right there, man, is what's a blessing to me more than anything. that my sons picked up the sport of fishing. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And they took it. They really taking it to another level. Like I said, one of my sons is making hair jigs, catching fish off his hair jigs. You know, and they love to bass fish. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to just see them. You know, take their vehicle, go out and fish, and then come back and tell me what they've done. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And my children could be out doing all kind of crazy things, but they're not. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's something about that fishing, man. Something
Yeah.
about that fishing.
Yeah, I mean, a positive role model is everything to a kid, man. Because they'll pick up the worst stuff. You know, if somebody
Right.
is positive in their life, man, they know how to gravitate to that. I used to run
Right.
around with kids a lot that was younger than me. You know, what I'm saying when I was coming up, you know, because
Right.
we all just saying, "What's up, young man?" We
Hey,
all
look,
seen how it was. Go ahead.
my bad. This is my grandson, and this is what he does all day. He walks around with a fishing rod.
I just couldn't say that was just in his hand.
Yep.
He just walked around with it. He just.
Yep. Hey, he's something else, man. He's
Hey,
something else.
that's a beautiful thing right there, man. See, he gonna be another you. That's all. He gonna grow up and start mentoring somebody too.
Yeah,
He gonna
he's
be,
in my videos too, catching fish.
yeah, he gonna be just
Yep.
like you, man. Because you
Oh
somebody
yeah.
that he can look up to, man. A positive role model.
Yeah,
But like I was
absolutely.
saying, though, man, just coming up, you know, what I'm saying back, you know, what I'm saying in the bad days, man. Seeing everything how it was, you know, what I'm saying me, I was like, I don't even want to be around all that. You know, it's
Yeah.
cool to be with some of them dudes and you know hang out and do all that stuff, but some of it was just like I know what it's gonna lead to, and
Right.
I would see other little youngsters, you know, and they would want to try to do the same thing, but see that in the same time they was like gravitating to me because they liked how I was, you know, and I was really like, I'm not for the be out there with them. I'm for the. I had a car at the time, you know, so I probably was like 17, 16, 17. You know, I'm in a car. Like, man, come get in the car with me. We finna go and drive and go somewhere else, you know, because a lot of people didn't even ever leave the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
They stayed in the neighborhood because they was always feuding with somebody else. And I'm like, man, I am not living like that. I
Right.
want to go
Right.
somewhere. I don't want to get jumped and shot at every time I go somewhere, man. I'll jump on the freeway somewhere, man, and we'll go have some fun. But I'll only bring like 2 people. I ain't gonna lie. You bring
Right.
too many people, man, you got too many chances of a knucklehead that want to do something
Yep.
stupid. So I just have 2 folks, you know what I'm saying? I'll pick 2 cool dudes, you know what I'm saying? And we'll ride out. But man, they always enjoy being around me. They didn't want to be around the other dudes, man. You know, even though later on, they eventually, you know, they went and messed around and they found out, you know.
Right. Right.
They
Right.
should have stayed, they should have stayed on the path I was trying to get them on, you know what I'm saying, and just be right and not mess
Right.
around. You know what I'm saying? The game is not for you. It
Right.
seems good, it look cool when you see it on TV and all that stuff. It look all dramatic and glamorous. It ain't it, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
So like with fishing, you know what I'm saying? My buddy, you know what I'm saying, pretty much got me. He didn't get me fishing, you know what I'm saying? But when I started messing with my partner Crappie Dave, you know what I'm saying? He was like actually my old school elementary school bully.
Uh-huh.
As we got older, you know what I'm saying? I saw him and we started getting together, talking and everything. You know what I'm saying? He was in the front of his house cleaning a big old thing of red ear, a cooler of red ears. You know, he's like, man, you want some fish? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know, and I started looking and you know, after that, we start getting to be closer and everything. And after that, man, that was my dog, man. We always went fishing. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we got a chance to, we up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the California Delta or Clear Lake or whatever, man. What are you worried about the hood no more? And I ain't looked back since, man. So
There you go.
having a good somebody to look up to, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that's just on a better level than what the street level is,
Right.
man, that was a blessing, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why I like you. That's why I like you, because I see it. I'm telling you, and you look so young. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I first saw you on the YouTube, I was like, dang, dude, look young. You know, but I know you were a little older, but I'm like, he looked just like a young kid. He fishing, and, you know, he looked like a youngster still. I'm like, man, I know black don't crack, man, but you just gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know I gotta talk to you.
I'm a young granddad, man. I'm just 44.
Man, just 44. Yeah, I mean, I'm 52 myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
You said you 52?
42.
Okay, I'm about to say, whoa.
I'm 52, man. I'm 52. I'm as messed with you.
Are you really?
I'll be 53 next month, man.
Okay, man. Well, hey, listen, my wife, she won't let me cut the beard off, man. So, hey, that gray coming in like no other.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, well, I'll be plucking.
Hey.
Hey, but it got to the point now, it's too many to pluck. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna trip.
Yeah.
It be just when you all dark and you got that one. That's when I'd be like, man,
yeah.
Get off me. You know, other than that,
yeah,
man, I'm gonna let it be a blessing, man. I'm tired of picking at them, man.
Yeah, man.
But check this out, though. See, many people, you know what I'm saying, can teach a kid to tie a knot and all that, man, but few can mentor them through life. Now, how do you distinguish between being a fishing coach and a life mentor?
Okay, can you say that again? That last part of the question.
How do you distinguish between being a fishing coach and a life mentor to you?
So, so my goal. So my channel. Hold on, grandson. Give me a second. Okay. Uh. So here's the thing. I talk about fishing with purpose, right? So I work for the state of Tennessee, and my channel really started with as a paid forward project to teach the
Hmm,
youth how to fish and make fishing relevant to life. Right.
that's what's up.
So when we talk about fishing with purpose, my purpose is not necessarily to go out there and catch fish, right? But to use fishing as a way to teach life skills, right?
Hmm.
So that being said, when I know that there's a young person out that may be struggling, guess what? I have something to offer you that may really help you, right? Because if you think
Right,
about it, let's go fishing. Well, be quiet. Hold on. Let's go fishing. Let's sit down and have a conversation and talk about life, right?
right,
And you catch a fish, that's going to be exciting. But let's talk about the moments when you're not able to catch a fish. How can we make that relevant to life? What does that really look like, right? You know,
right.
what does it look like as it pertains to perseverance, right? What does it look like when as it pertains to bad weather? How do you address bad weather if you know you need to catch a fish, you know, or you really want to catch a fish? What are your next steps? You know, or if the water conditions are not right, what are your next steps? How do we apply that to life? Right.
Hmm.
So again, so it's more of a life mentor than it is a fishing coach, right? I'm just using fishing as a
Metaphor there.
model. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Um, to be able to or as a vehicle to really drive them, right? And if you
Hmm.
but because my thing is if you never pick up fishing again, guess what? You learn something as it
Right.
relates to fishing, right? You can apply it to life. But anybody that I've taken out fishing, they want to go fishing again, right? So talking about distinguishing between a fishing coach and a life mentor, fishing
Mhm.
coach, yeah, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna show you how to tie a knot. Life mentor, I'm gonna show you what this knot means to you in life, right? Or rather, how fishing coaches, hey man, here's some techniques on how to get untangled or if you snag how to get unsnagged. But
Mhm.
hey, a fishing mentor is going to say, man, what about when you run into a situation where you're snagged, where you're stuck? How can we use this, right? Because sometimes, matter of fact, let's just give a good example. Let's just say you're dealing with some situations in your life and you're snagged in life, right?
Right.
Sometimes you just got to cut people loose. You got to in order for you to move forward, right? And then you got it. Then you so you can use okay. Well, guess what? It's okay to retire. It's okay to get another circle of friends in order for you to be able to elevate, right? So that's
Man,
what a life mentor would say. A fishing coach is going to talk about fishing and that's it. No, a life mentor is going to say, hey, this is an opportunity for us to talk about how we can apply this to our life and be able to move forward and let it encourage
man, I love that answer. But that was
them.
great.
Yep.
That touched
Yep.
me right there, man. Man,
Yeah.
see, you gotta cut them off sometime, man. You gotta bring it and retire later, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love that, man. That right
Yeah.
there stuck with me right there. I mean, I bet you, man. I hope that's in one of the little shorts or something, man. When I clip this up, man, I hope that's in there some kind of way, man. Clip
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
That was good.
oh
I
yeah.
love that answer right there, man. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I like you, man.
Yeah, man. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about like if I didn't if my purpose was to just fish, I wouldn't be having a conversation with you right now, right?
Right,
So
right.
somehow we'll be able to benefit each other in some way and learn from each other, right? Like I'm gonna learn
Right.
how to somehow turn this gray back to black. I don't know, Oh my goodness, but we can learn from each other, right? I may want to know how
Right.
to do a podcast, but how do we somehow we was connected through what? Fishing. And so I always tell people, man, with fishing, I'm able to build meaningful relationships. Release to the grease, many people think that we're cousins, right? Because we always call
Mhm.
each other cousins.
Right.
Um, and we're not even related, right? But now we tell each other that we're brothers. And he's come to Chattanooga. I still got to go to Georgia. You know what I mean? And we've connected a few times, building meaningful relationships. That's so important when it comes to fishing, man. I've been able to. There was a guy, man, that was had cancer, you know,
Mm.
and didn't realize he was watching my channel. Met him down there at the Chattanooga Dam. He had this white hat on. He asked me to sign it. And like, who
Mm.
am I really, right? Now I know I am. I mean, I think good of myself, but
No
man,
doubt.
for this man to say, "Hey man, will you sign my hat?" A cancer patient. Man, listen, I don't care nothing about catching a fish. Then we're talking about somebody a cancer patient that asked me to sign their hat because they like my videos. That means more to me than catching a 4 pound, 5 pound crappie.
That's right.
Because those fish gonna be out there.
That's right, man.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I say fishing is more than just fishing, man. It's all about how you connecting with people. And you're gonna connect with some folks, man, that are only there to just uh feed off of your hard work and then leave you. But that's okay. You learn from that, right? You learn from that and you move on. But that's just
Mm.
life, man. That's why I love fishing, man. Man, listen, fishing gonna teach you everything you need to know about life. I can promise you that one.
Mm. That's what I said, man. That's a blessing right there. I like that. You made a difference in somebody's life. You had no idea
Right.
that was going to happen. I like
Yep.
that right there. So that kind of leads into what I was for to ask you right now, man. Because real life implies that the fishing line is a metaphor for a person's path. That's what it
Uh-huh.
seems like. So,
Mhm.
was there a specific moment in your own life where fishing served as a lifeline for you?
There have been a few times in my life where I was, and it's I think it's really more about the water, where I
Mm.
was very frustrated. When I tell you going through some, I'm serious, like going through some things, and I'm able to go to the water. I drive to the water instead of me going out crashing out or doing something stupid. And my wife knows that, I go
Mm.
to the water, right? And it's just looking at the water and just hearing the sound of it. It calms me down, relaxes me, right? And now
Right.
I'm able to reflect and focus or refocus, on what I need to focus on, right? And be able to approach, the situations or whatever it may be in a positive way that's going to impact my life, in a positive way. So
Mm.
man, it's something about that water. Now, granted, there have been times where I've gone fishing. I just said I gotta get out and I gotta fish because I'm frustrated. Whatever it may be,
Right.
didn't catch anything. But guess what? I caught peace.
That's all. That's
You,
all you
you,
need.
you see what I'm saying? I caught peace, and exactly, I caught calmness, and that's what it's all about. And then I can go home because my wife knows. She knows sometimes like, hey, look, let me just go to the water for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and she's cool with that. You know what I mean? And I go out there throw something out, but then hey, well, when you catch that fish, that's just icing on the cake. It's
Yeah,
icing on the
yeah,
cake. So
yeah, it
yeah,
is.
yeah, man.
See, I'm like the same way too. See, I always heard that water treats negative ions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that negativity, negative stuff in your life, and you go to the water,
Yeah,
like you say, something calms you about the water, man. The
yeah,
splashing of the waves and stuff just kind of does something to you.
yep.
Now, my Chinese zodiac is a water buffalo. Do you know your Chinese zodiac? What it might be?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe you ought to look. I mean, because it's something about I think something about water, man. Because like I said, for me, mine is a water buffalo, and I do
Okay.
feel so calm on that water, man. You
Yeah.
might be amazed. You might mess around and find out what it is, and find out it got something to do with the water. My son's is a
Okay.
water snake. My son's is a water snake, and he loved to go fishing just like me. So I don't know, man. You might that's something to look into as well.
Yeah, man, I never considered that, man.
Yeah, I didn't trip either. Because like you said, what you're saying is some facts, and I'm just like
Yeah,
putting some other facts with it. Like, well, that's how it worked
right.
in my mind. It
Yeah,
may be that way with you, but you might end. Well, when your birthday is it coming up?
January. No,
Or
no, it's
January?
January.
I don't know. Yeah, you still might be a water or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the whole zodiac, but you still might be a water or something. You could be a
Yeah.
fire though. You might be fire. Ain't no
Uh-huh.
telling me because you got a lot of energy. You could be fire, but I'm almost ready to bet you water.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
do
I'm,
you
I'm about to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah, you look that up because I'm curious too, man. Let me know because I'm curious myself, man.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about the father and the son dynamic for a second, man. I see your son is heavily involved in the creating of them custom jigs and plastics, man. Now, how was building the brand together of real life? How has that strengthened your relationship? And what's the most important business lesson that he may have taught you?
Uh, let's see. So I will say this. I think it's a work in progress right now from the
Mm,
business aspect of it because I'm really pushing what I'm trying to get my sons to understand is that hey, listen, we can take as a family, we can take this business and really move forward. Like for example, what we've done, we've discussed like, okay, well, I'll make plastics. Eventually I'm gonna get some molds and make some bass plastics. I got another
mhm,
mold coming in Monday, but I'll make plastics. One of my twins will make hair jigs. I have a sitting right here by me a heat press machine, and the other
mm.
one make shirts and things of that nature, hats or whatever. And I said we can
Okay,
really make this out of a business and really grow together. So we're just at the beginning stages of that. So that's a work in progress. But it's just to
no,
let them know that listen, hey, it's nothing like having that extra income, but at the same time, is think about it. You're building another skill that you didn't have before, right?
that's right.
So it's really connecting us that way. As a matter of fact, I was just having a conversation with my wife a couple of days ago,
Mm,
and I was like, "Hey, listen, if this website blows up, when we're making these jigs and these plastics, these hair jigs, hey, listen, come help out." She was like, "Oh yeah." And so we could really turn this into a family thing. I give you a good example. There's I forget it's a store in Alabama. I think they have like three of them in the area. It's Scottsboro, Alabama. It's called GTO. I don't know what it stands for,
mm.
but it's like a gas station when you go inside. I mean, they got all the fishing gear you want, but then they also have a restaurant in there as well. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's like my daughter, she's in culinary school now. I'm like, listen, we could really do the same thing around our area. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And so we're at the beginning stages of that, but it has really brought us closer together that way. Just understanding the business, and we're learning together. Now to say what have they taught me from the aspect, probably nothing yet, but I'm sure they will. I'm sure they. But hold up. Now I will say this though,
uh,
my son making those tying those hair jigs and me seeing people rave over his hair jigs and me also because I watched him hand, I mean knocking down the fish. I was like, hold on, yeah, let me go ahead and start making plastics, whatever. So it really pushed
right,
me because I was like, if he could get so much attention with his hair jigs, I'm sure I can, and then we can bring that together and grow a
right.
business. So yeah, so yes, he has. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I got a couple of lures I got working on myself, man. You say so? Yeah, I'm gonna be out there with y'all too, man. I'm gonna throw my little thing in the water too, man. I got me some crappie jigs I'm trying to come up with, and like you said, after
Okay.
a while, I'll try to do bass too. But my first thought is crappie. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, you pretty much rolled into the next question, though, man. About basically where do you see the real life as a brand 10 years from now? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe the media company, a tackle manufacturer, you know what I'm saying? Youth foundation. You pretty much kind of roll right into that.
Yeah. So my best friend is a sergeant for the Chattanooga Police Department. Interestingly enough, he just took another position to where he does a lot of community activities, right? So
Right.
that is really an easy way for me to really help build my brand and do a lot of community work. One of my goals is to really create a program, and that's what I'm working on, creating a program. I'm not sure. Initially, I wanted to be a summer program, and then over
Mm,
time, it'll be, a yearly program or annual program, whatever, however that looks. But I really wanted to be in the summer because typically that's when the young people get in trouble, right? It's hot outside, whether they in school or dropped out, they just, they turn up. And
right.
so, to be able to take some young people fishing and get them into a fishing club, right?
Mm,
So that is definitely one of my goals. Next, and when we talk about low hanging fruit, man, just grabbing those easy wins. I've built some good relationships with three of our bait and tackle stores here in my area,
no doubt.
and so I would love for them to purchase my baits and sell them, and then maybe get bigger from there. But if that never happens, it's all about impacting my community in a positive way. We can still go fishing. I still make the baits. I still know they catch fish. So, but that's what I want though. That's what I'm shooting for. First, the uh building a summer program as it relates to fishing, and then two, really get my baits in stores.
Clip that. I like that, man. All right, now as far as the crappie craft, man, I know you're well known for crappie fishing. And if
Yeah.
all the listeners who think crappie fishing is just like beginner fishing or whatever, what's the most technical pro level aspect of fishing for crappie people may overlook?
All right, say that one more time.
Is it say, do you feel there's a pro level aspect of crappie fishing that's overlooked that some people would think it's just beginner fishing and anybody can catch a crappie? Do you think it's some kind of pro level aspect to it where it's like it's not as simple as you think? You can just just going out there and catching them all the time. Sometimes people get lucky, but sometimes it takes some skill, man. So
So
what do you feel about that?
so understanding, okay, yeah, with crappie, when the bite is right, it's just right. Now, but
Right.
there are times when you have to consider the temperature of the water. That is definitely a big key, right? And structure as well, right? Like I tell anybody, if listen, if you want to try, if you want to have a great chance at catching crappie, man, go find a marina somewhere because the crappie can
Mhm.
hide, right? Especially if it's hot during the summertime. During the summertime, we go fish at marinas,
Mhm.
and knock the crappie down because you remember. Well, I don't know if you remember, but for a while, people would always say, "Oh man, you can only catch crappie in certain seasons." Man, yeah, right. Now the thing is, it's tougher. When the water temperature is higher now. It's even more challenging if you don't have a boat and you're fishing from the bank, right?
Right.
And so I think understanding that every time that a crappie is not going to bite a minnow, sometimes it's going to bite a jig, right? So
Right.
I think understanding, okay, the conditions, the structure, brush piles and things of that nature. I think that's very important. So because that does give you a better chance at catching fish. So it's not just, oh, I'm gonna just go out there and put a minnow on a bobber and expect to catch a crappie. That just doesn't work all the time. So yeah, I think it is important to consider
Right.
structure. Yeah, consider uh the weather, man, temperatures, and and how the wind is blowing and where how the water is moving. You know.
Hey, that's starting to sound like some more life metaphors, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love it. That's
Starting
why
to
I love
sound.
it. Yep.
All right, let me see, man. Where was I with this next one? Oh yeah. Now I know y'all making them base, man. I know what's one specific secret sauce or design that makes your lures different from like the retail store stuff, man. What make them want to get yours more than they would just want to go to Walmart and grab any old crappie jig?
So I'll be posting a video of a guy that purchased some baits from me. He caught in 2 days. He caught about 100 crappies. One of the things that he said in the video, which I got to take it off of here, put it on my MacBook, was that he said that he caught 10 crappies off one jig before it ripped. Now I've actually caught 12 crappie off one jig before it ripped. So
Mhm.
the plastic is much tougher, is much stronger, right?
Right.
That is the key. So you're gonna be able to use that one jig much longer than you would some of the other jigs, right? And when
Mhm.
we talk about that secret sauce, hey, I got a few of them that are infused, and I'm telling you, it works. It works. Yes, sir. Yep.
I know you're gonna use something. You're gonna come up with something new even besides the garlic watch. You're gonna have something else. I'm about to watch
Oh
out for
yeah.
you. Man.
Oh yeah, I
I'm, about
do.
I'm gonna keep an eye. Yeah, you try to
Yes,
you make.
sir.
I'm not telling you everything, clear. So I'm not gonna give you
Oh
everything.
yeah. Garlic is just a part of it.
Yeah, man. I know
Oh
you
yeah.
got a little something else extra. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna keep my eye on
Oh
you,
yeah.
man. I know.
Please do. Please do. I got another idea. It's a crazy idea, but I got to work on it. But I think it's going to work too. I think it's going to work.
Now, I know spots that you be fishing in, man. You fish at a spot called Tiger Creek, huh?
No,
What
Tiger.
spot? There's a spot called Tiger Creek around there.
Not that I know of.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I was curious because I may have got some misinformation or something, man. But even with that being said, you spend a lot of time out there fishing, man. Has your channel caused any fishing pressure at your local fisheries since you started your channel? And how are you teaching the next generation about conservation?
So that's a hard question for me to answer. I will say I had some guys. Now, there was some drama because somebody felt like my channel created fishing pressure, right? Now, this
Mm,
particular area, see, we got to remember at your local dams, everybody fish,
right,
right? Now, I've been fishing at that dam since, like I told you, since I was 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, literally
right.
by myself when I got my own vehicle at 16. Didn't mean that I fished it all the time, but that was always a heavily populated area. And but somebody actually approached me and was upset, said, "Man, well, I don't want you to record down here." If I'm like, first of all, this is a public area. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I record wherever I want to record. I mean, it was ridiculous, man.
You know how they
And-
get,
and-
yeah.
yeah, and I had some folks hating on me. I'm like, now listen. At the end of the day, it's a public space, right? And everybody fishes. You so the thing is, I do know one situation where it has, and I just haven't been back to fish there yet, you know. And it, but the fact of the matter is, it's like, okay, well, what do you do? Do I start fishing? If I want to make money on YouTube, I got to post videos. How do I keep it? It's always challenging to say, oh, well, how do I keep a certain area a secret, right? Now, granted,
Mhm.
if it's wide open, it's just wide open, right? I'm not trying to keep anything a secret in that sense. But my mindset is, man, there's fish everywhere. Okay, if you're going to go and call all your friends over in this spot in this pressure, then guess what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna find somewhere else to go. But then guess what? That's life. That's life. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep
Right.
it moving. And so what does it do? It teaches me, okay, well, how to search for better opportunities, better spots, you know what I mean? And so I look at it that way. But I'm not going to allow it to keep me from recording, you know what I mean? But it's tough though. It's tough because sometimes like I had a particular spot where it was ducked off. I mean, ducked off and I recorded. Nobody knew where it was, but somebody I took with me. They shared it, and man, it's you can't even get over there now. But it's all good though. It's all good. Maybe one Mississippi be over there.
Yeah, like I said, man, sometimes you get a blessing when you let them go ahead and have that spot. You know what I mean? Like I said, you'll find you
Yeah.
somewhere else that may be more prosperous.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's a life metaphor in there somewhere too, man. I know it is.
Absolutely.
Now, tell me, I know when you're out there fishing, man. For me, it's hard for me to focus on stuff that's around me, man. Even when I'm with my son, I be hoping that he be on cruise control when he fishing, man. And I talk to him when I need to talk to him. If he need anything. But I know you be dealing with people and actually, like you said, mentoring on the water. So, with your case, what's the hardest part about filming videos and then giving a young person your undivided attention?
Fighting the urge to fish. Listen. Ooh, listen. Because I mean, you're teaching them, right?
Right.
But at the same time, you want to fish, but it's about them and really teaching them and mentoring them. And so that's
Right.
the thing, because you know, you got some skills and you can really get out there and it's like, oh, like especially like with my grandson, oh, I'm like, man, I just want to fish. I want to fish, but I want to help him. So
Mhm.
it's folk making sure that the challenge is making sure that you focus on the person that you're mentoring, right? And taking that focus off yourself and not yielding to the temptation to, throw a line out there, or what have you. Or or putting your rod down to go help them, untangle a line or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Right.
that's very challenging, man. That is very challenging sometimes. Whew.
Yeah. You trying to give a life lesson, all of a sudden you get a bite. They got to
Yeah.
put life on hold for a
Yep.
second.
Yep. Like, hold on one second. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I can dig that. All right. Well, look at this, brother. What's a major setback that you've had in building your brand that actually made the business stronger?
Okay. A major setback I've had.
Yeah.
A
Something that
bit.
happened there was a major setback that actually just made you go harder going forward or something.
Well, so interestingly enough, I was just telling somebody that one of the challenges that I have, like I know when it comes to YouTube, doing lives hurts
Mhm.
the views of your long form videos.
Mhm.
And so I've been challenged to try to figure out how do I figure out the algorithm so I can be prosperous on both
Mhm.
sides. And, and that's so that makes me go harder because a lot of people say you can't do it. So the fact that I hear that you can't do it makes me want to do it even more.
There
And
you
so
go.
the more I do it, I'm still gaining subscribers, gaining relationships on both sides. And so what does that do? That makes my channel more prosperous, you know. But that's still a challenge that I haven't necessarily conquered yet as it pertains to the views, the viewership there. But
Mhm.
still I'm winning. Why? Because I'm gaining subscribers. I'm able to have conversations with people like you. So I'm
Thanks.
still winning. You know what I mean? Still winning.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
man, I've enjoyed this, man. You know what I'm saying? I really have. It was very much a lot of insight that I didn't have on you. And I
Uh-huh.
get a lot of respect from you, man. You're saying you got a lot of insight. You had touch on young brother, man. I call
Yeah,
you young because I'm older than you.
yeah, you older than me, man. I got more gray than you. I don't know if you know what I mean, but
Hey, I got family out there in Tennessee too, man. I don't know nothing about them like that though. But it's Westbrooks, man. You know any Westbrooks out there in Tennessee?
no.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of family out there. There's Westbrooks out there, man.
Okay,
I,
what part of Tennessee? You know?
That's what I was just gonna say, man. I forgot right now what part my daddy from, man. I ain't gonna lie, but out there in Tennessee, man, the Westbrooks, they running thick out there in one of them little spots, man. I find out and touch back with you. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah. There's some family out there. They was trying to get me to come out there. At least they was bringing up a family reunion out there. You know,
Okay,
I wasn't knowing if I was gonna go out there or not, but I don't know, man. I might.
you were
I
born in
know.
Cali?
Oh yeah, I was born in California.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, my dad from Tennessee, my mama from Louisiana. And the Great Migration when everybody came came out this way, you know what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
up west, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Okay,
the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying, Richmond and Oakland and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's why a
okay.
lot of us out here, man, we talk a little different, you know what I'm saying? When we talk, instead of saying car, we say car.
Yeah,
Different little things, you know what I'm saying? People will laugh at us, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look how they talk. It's like, man, our family is from the South. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
We may got a little more vernacular, you know what I'm saying, from being out here, but it's like we still got words we, slip up on and don't sound
right,
like what
right,
other people say, you know what I mean? But,
right.
it is what it is, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, man. So you say next week or so, man, you got the reallifejigs.com?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, well, I sure hope everybody get on there, man. I'm damn sure gonna try to get up on there and see about getting me some of that monkey milk, man. So that what you call it? Is it light monkey milk? What you call it?
No, real milk.
Real. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real milk.
I'm up at calling your stuff 2% and stuff, man. What I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
I'd have
Real, man.
named one that. I should name one.
Hey, and you can have it, man. You'll say you can have it. You ain't
Yeah,
even
there you
got
go.
you can have
2% milk.
it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Reallifejigs.com, man. Next week I'm gonna be looking for that. I'm definitely gonna give me some Tango Mango. Now, are you gonna have like a packs of all one color? Or are they gonna be mixed up, or how you gonna do it?
No, the packs will be all one color. Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean I got a few different colors. I'm looking at the box now, and so yeah, it'll all be one color. It'll be 12 in a pack. And I was talking to somebody. They was like, "Woo, man, 12 in a pack for like 450 or even 499 if you have like a chartreuse tail or a real milk tail or something
Right.
like that." I was like, "Yeah," I said, because again, you're gonna catch more fish off of one jig because of the type of plastic that I use. That's much tougher, right?
Yeah, that
Eh,
plastic saw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
And you see what I'm saying? And there you go. There you go. You see what
I
I'm
know what
saying?
you're talking about.
Oh yeah, man. And so, and you still getting the same benefits, the same effects. The tail still, it's still moving in the water. You're getting that action, that tail action. So, and it
Mhm.
works. And so my thoughts, hey, look at my videos. I've been slow on posting videos. My youngest son is supposed to be assisting me with editing my videos because I've been editing. I'm like, man, I need all my sons to help a brother out because I'm telling you, man, trying to make jigs and get out and fish, make videos and all this stuff, it could be taxing. It could be taxing.
Oh,
You
brother,
know.
I get 2 days a week to try to fish, and one of them days I don't even want to fish. Like I get Friday and Saturday off. I work on Sunday. So it's
Yes.
like when I get off work Thursday, I got to kick it Thursday and then fish Friday. Because Saturday,
Yes.
I want to chill. I don't want to go fishing and spend all day fishing and then go to work the next day. I'd be tired,
Right.
especially if I'm out there rowing them on my pontoon and messing around, saying, hanging with the fellas and all that. Man, I'm not going to want to get up early in the morning and go to work on Sunday. I'm gonna
Right.
be
Right.
calling in, man. So yeah, I need that Saturday be my rest day. So I really only get one day. Not to mention
Right.
Saturday is gonna be the family day anyway. Saying the honeydew list and all that kind of stuff gotta happen.
Hmm.
Them trips to the stove and all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I be I ain't gonna lie, man. When I be seeing people out there fishing and they get to fish all the time, be out like every day going live. I be
Yes.
dang, man. Like no wonder they be having all these thousands and thousands of subscribers and stuff. They out there putting in work 4, 5,
Yeah.
6 hours on lives. And it's
Right.
like, man, I wish I could do that. I'd be having to try to
Yep.
find the time myself.
Yep.
That's kind of why I kind of come up with the podcast. It's like if I'm gonna be at the house, man, I gotta do something.
Right.
And I love the fishing community so much. What I'm saying? It's like I love being out there and messing around. It's like, man, I think if I get the podcast going, I can talk to a lot of interesting people, and get them on and talk to them, learn some stuff, People can learn from them, try to come up with some intelligent questions, because I still get tongue tied a lot, man. Like I said, I'm still new to this, I'm
Yeah.
still a fast talker and all this stuff. I'll be trying to slow it down and get it right, but like I said, it's still a work in progress. But doggone,
Absolutely.
hey, I'm telling you, it's hot up in here, but these lights is on me right now, man. My
Yeah.
whole little thing, my whole little elbow thing came off from my bluegills, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a picture right there. Is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna put me a nice little Cletus poster right here on the side, man. That's gonna be next week or something. I'm gonna have me something
Right.
else
Right.
right there. I need
Yes,
something
sir.
to take care of this little section. You know what I'm saying? Because I got this over here, and I
Right.
don't like that blank section right there, man.
Right.
But that's all good. Man, it was great talking to you, man. I hope I get a chance to keep up with you, man. And, what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Was about to call your phone, like through the messenger. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that, man, because I know, bro, he at home or whatever you're doing. I ain't want to interrupt, talking about this when you might have been on something else way more important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was
No, no,
like,
you
I ain't.
good, man. I'll message you my number. So I mean, if you want to keep in contact.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you good people, man. I
Yeah.
like people like you. I want to get a chance to talk to Pitbull too, big. I swear. Every time you get out there flexing, I be like, man, see this dude. I know it's something about him too, man. He's a
Yeah.
personality. Both of y'all whole little
Yeah.
section, even Danny. I'm telling y'all are a cold little crew, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They out there they do more catfishing. Um, I got I got a couple of videos where I've catfish with a few different people. I used to fish with Scenic City a lot
Right.
in the beginning, but yeah, he focused more on catfishing. Danny,
Yeah.
Big Mike, uh, quick catch and release. Yeah, they all do a lot of catfishing, man. A lot of catfishing. So, uh,
Right.
yeah, but I plan on picking up my catfishing poles here soon, here in the next couple of weeks. I did get an invite to do some catfishing here in the next couple of Fridays, so that's gonna be interesting to get back out there because I'm trying to, man, I'm trying to give me some 40 and 50 pounders. you know.
No, man, they be out there catching the big old
Yeah.
blues, man. I'm like, we don't even got those up here, man. We got big channel cats, you know what I'm saying? Like a big Clear Lake. They got big channels and stuff like that, but man,
Yeah.
them blues be looking so pretty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, I want to catch some blues with Skipjack City and them, you know what I'm saying? They catch big old
Skipjack
blues.
Cindy.
Man, they be hitting them, they be catching like 12 a day, or you know what I'm saying, 12 a night or whatever they go out fishing. It's like 12 is easy. 12 big 30, 40, 20-pound catfish, blues.
Yeah.
I be just sitting there looking like, man, I swear I'd be like way jealous. You know what I'm saying? Not no envy, but just be like, I wish I could do the same thing, man. I wish I could be out there fishing just like y'all, man.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if we can catch them like that, how they be getting them. They just got a hell of a spot or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they got some pretty good spots.
Yeah, we got to try to catch some catfish. You know, baiting and waiting, you know what I'm saying? But they don't they wait too long. They got a secret sauce, man. So I'm about to ask them about that too. Like, what y'all do to get these fish like that, man? Because y'all be getting these bites. Y'all sit back and woo, next to you know, another big one. What's this one? Another 35 pound? Like, man.
Yeah.
How can I be damned?
Right.
But I know it's late out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to get back at you and talk to you again. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, on camera, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If I can be of any assistance to you at all, ever, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me. Let me know, brother.
Hey, yes, sir. Sure will.
I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let you go, man. You know what I'm saying? To anybody that's out there watching or watching later on, man, reallifejigs.com. Please get at the brother. He's a real brother and helpful with the community, fishing community, and life teacher in general, man. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that you can learn from, man. I know I've learned a lot tonight. Brother, I salute you, and I will get at you later, man.
Yes, sir. God bless you, man.
God bless you, brother. Peace out, man. I'm going to go ahead and put you in the back, man, so I can get up out of here, because I ain't going to lie. I know it's late.
All right. I'll holler at you, man.
All right, brother.
See you.
Yes, sir, man. That was good right there. I'm going to go ahead and end it, because I ain't going to lie. I need me a cold beverage. It's just hot up in here, man. Line Drop Podcast, man. I'm going to see y'all on the next one, man. Hopefully I have another banger. I'm going to find another guy, you know what I'm saying, that's doing the same kind of goodness. So I got somebody lined up, but we're going to see if we can make it happen, man. Till then, I will holler at y'all. Let me find it. There we go. Peace out, y'all.
Until next time, keep your last tight and your thoughts prime. Stay on beat, keep the rhythm fine. This is the Line Drop. Catch you next time.